Nick Friedell covers the Bulls for ESPNChicago.com. He was with the team Friday in Portland. Nick, you were in the locker room after the game. You saw Rose. What did you see?
Stan, he walked out of the trainer's room on crutches. He wasn't putting any weight on that knee, and he appeared to be in considerable pain. He went to the shower, and the whole scene is just kind of really sad because he's standing in the mirror trying to get dressed, and you just know he's thinking, here we go again. And that's kind of the feeling permeating through the locker room right now.
Rose, of course, coming off a torn ACL in his left knee that cost him all of last season. So now, what was the level of concern among Rose's teammates?
Very, very concerned. And the guys who had lived it a couple years ago knew that this just didn't look right. And they were all hoping for the best. They were hoping that the MRI comes back clean and Derrick won't have to miss too much time. But there's no question. They know the truth. And the truth is that if Derrick Rose goes out for an extended amount of time, or for the Bulls, if he has to miss the rest of the year, that they have no shot. And they have to go back and try to figure something else out. But this team is built around Rose. You take the superstar off this team, and they're just nowhere near the top tier in the NBA.
Of course, the Bulls still waiting for information on this injury. But how did this one look compared to when he tore the ACL in his left knee back in May of 2012?
Man, it was eerie. There were guys in the locker room sitting in their chairs trying to go into the trainer's room, seeing how he was. There were other guys just sitting in their seats stunned. They couldn't believe what had happened. Jeff Tanaka, the Bulls assistant trainer, and Eric Buck, their security guy, were the same guys who walked Derrick off tonight, and they were the same guys that helped try to walk him off in that first playoff game against the Sixers back in May of 2012. So it was scary how many similarities there were. Obviously, the Bulls are just hoping that the results are different this time, but there's no question that for a lot of those guys, it was like going back into a bad dream. And for a lot of people within the organization, they were standing outside that locker room going, oh, boy, here we go.
Again, Bulls hope to know more after an MRI on Saturday. Nick Friedell, ESPNChicago.com, with the Bulls in Portland. Thanks for the time, Nick.
You got it, Tim.